Here's a 90-day warpath for you as an agent to skyrocket your production, reignite your career, put more deals on the table, finish the year strong, however you want to use it. You can take this 90-day program and literally insert it at any point in your career, now, later, and it doesn't matter. You're going to increase your production like crazy if you follow these 6 steps that I'm going to outline here. And I have a special bonus for you at the end. So make sure you tune in all the way to the end. All right, let's jump in. Number 1, 35 contacts daily, no excuses. And what I mean by contacts is live contact. A contact is anybody who you speak with and have a real estate conversation with, an adult decision maker. Hey, my name is Bryan. I'm a local real estate agent. And you get into, again, whatever scripts you need. If you need scripts and you don't have them, I have some in the description. You can grab them, go to my website, right? Get them for free. Whatever script you're going to use. You have a live conversation with an adult decision maker. Key, live conversation. This isn't text. This isn't email. All of that is bonus, and we'll talk about that later. I want you to have 35 minimum live conversations 5 days a week. That'll put you at 175 contacts per week if you work Monday through Friday. It'll give you plenty of opportunity, especially if you're contacting expireds, for sale by owners, absentee owners, and all that other stuff, okay? 35 contacts a day. Well, Bryan, that's a lot. Well, if you don't do them, then yeah, it is a lot. But after you do this for a couple days or a week, you'll be in the groove and you'll truly see how simple and easy it is for you to make contacts when what? You prioritize it. This isn't being prioritized right now. It's all about dancing on TikTok and all this dumb stuff to try to be an influencer and get likes and comments instead of putting deals together. I'm here to help you grow your business and actually put deals on the board, not be some clown on Instagram or YouTube who's just doing it for attention. This is real business, real results. 35 contacts a day, you'll thank me later. Make sure you commit. Number 2, 1 hour of role play daily. This is where you refine your skill set. If you want to add an additional layer to that, contact your role play partners and also double up and have them as accountability partners, meaning you guys contact each other early on in the morning when you're getting your day started, and then you contact each other real quick by text at the end of the day. Hey, I had a great day. I hit my contacts. I got a lead. I set an appointment, right? Have the early morning and then end of the day check-in. But you got to have that 1 hour of role play. Usually 30 minutes before your prospecting starts, and then 30 minutes later in the day, whenever you want. This is going to keep you sharp. This is going to allow you to focus on your weaknesses, which we all have when we're prospecting. Some of you probably have a tough time at the beginning of a call. Some of you maybe have an issue in the middle. Maybe some of you need help closing and asking for the appointment. Some of you, maybe it's getting the contract signed or starting your listing presentation, whatever it is. If you're strong at something, that's great. However, role play is to refine your skills and get better and really work on those weaknesses so you become that complete package and dynamite real estate agent that can go out there and just get deals left and right. There's a lot of people in the industry that are leaving, right? However, there is still a lot of people in the industry that are very amateurish. If you build your skill set, this is the number one way to, again, get to the top quicker and level the playing field. You don't have the experience. You haven't sold as many houses as me or other top dogs. However, if you up your skill set, that's the fastest and easiest way for you to even the playing field as much as possible. All right, so 1 hour of role play. Number 3, preview and knock around 10 listings a week. That's about 2 a day if you go 5 days a week. Well, what does that do? Number 1, it allows you to get out there and hit some doors, which is really good for you. You'll get some exercise, which I know we all need because we sit at home all day, right? Number 2, you're going to get a boots to the ground feel of these neighborhoods and these places. You're going to be able to go look at listings. You'll be able to track these listings. You'll be able to understand floor plans, subdivisions. You'll understand pricing better. And you're going to have conversations with all the nosy neighbors who want to know about the listing and that are going to want to keep track to see if it sells. Because typically when one home goes up for sale and sells, other ones in the neighborhood are too. So what you do is, let's say this camera is the home. I'm going to preview it, take some notes, be there for a couple minutes. Then I'm going to door knock 5 doors to the right, 5 doors to the left, and 10 across the street. That's going to get you about 20 doors. You'll probably talk to anywhere from 4 to 7, 8 people out of the 20 doors. You'll be able to make some contacts. And if you're doing 2 or 3 of those a day, it'll really add up in a short amount of time. And it's very, very efficient for building your knowledge base, getting to know the people that live in these neighborhoods, and getting that contact rate up, which is what we want. We want you knowing the inventory. We want you knowing the neighborhoods. We want you knowing the people. And we want you to become a pricing expert. And that's one of the ways to prospect and become a pricing expert, all wrapped up into one. Okay? Next, study the MLS 20 minutes a day. Go in your MLS. What neighborhoods are hot? What's happening, month by month, right? Is inventory going up? Is it going down? How about under contract? Is that trending down, up? Take a look at patterns and take a look which neighborhoods sell for more and why. What's the difference between a fully upgraded home in this neighborhood compared to like a tear down or one that's average condition? What's that price gap? What's the difference? You have to start spotting these patterns, and that's how you become a market expert. You do that and you preview homes. Now you're really going to be a pricing expert, right? And when you sit down with the homeowner, you're just going to exude confidence because you really know the market inside and out. You're studying it online on the MLS and you're studying it in person, right? You do that 20 minutes a day. Later on, you won't have to do it every single day, but it's a habit that I really ingrain in people to know their local markets and know the trends. When you know the trends, you're a better agent for your clients, both buyers and sellers. Okay, let's continue. Next, 3 mini follow-up sessions. Now, the follow-up system that I teach, you have 3 kind of quadrants and sessions, because whenever we get in contact with somebody, if you don't know this, one of the first things you need to say is, hey, if I had to call you, Mr. Prospect, to get in touch with you, when would you pick up the phone like 100%? Is it early in the morning before work, around lunchtime, or in the evening when you get off work? And pay attention to what they say. However they answer, oh, in the morning, right? You're gonna have 3 follow-up sessions. Early in the morning, right before you prospect. The afternoon, lunch time, 12:30 to like 1:32. And then you're gonna have an evening one. All you need to do is set aside, instead of doing 1 hour in the middle of the day, like most people do 20 minutes early, 20 minutes, 30 minutes during lunchtime, then 20 or 30 minutes in the evening. And depending on how these people answer the questions, you put them in that slot and you follow up then, so you increase the likelihood of actually getting them on the phone and talking to them when you do follow up. Now, follow up is a lot more intricate than that, and you do more than just call them, but that's a quick little hack that I can give you that my students do that really makes your follow up more efficient. It increases the likelihood of them talking to you, and it therefore increases your conversion rates, which is huge, huge, huge. Okay, lastly, 1 hour of training, real coaching and sales training. If you don't have a coach, you need to get one. I'll coach you, but there's a million other ones out there. However, if you don't have that, you need to figure something out. Get a book, get a sales course. I don't know. Whatever you can do is what you can do. I'm always here to help, but if it's not me, figure it out. But you gotta intensely train your communication and sales skills. That includes things like going to Toastmasters, doing traditional sales training, going out there off work hours and talking to strangers and striking up conversations, going up to meetup groups, volunteering to speak, and maybe your kids' graduation, I don't know, right? Put yourself in a position where you will be forced to improve your communication. That really is key. And if you commit to doing that an hour a day consistently, 5, 6, 7 days a week, 90 days from now, you'll be a completely different person, a completely different salesperson, and your communication will jump up so much, okay? So I mentioned in the beginning that near the end, as we wrap this up, that I had a gift for you. I created, as kind of an intro, what I call the Agagi program, which is a 90-day sprint program where a lot of these principles are taught in depth. You have a weekly accountability call where you report your numbers, and it's really, really cool. So for those of you who don't want to try to figure it out on your own and you want an expert to teach you, I'm adding a link below to that program. Definitely check it out. You can do payments. You can pay it all at once. It's a 90-day condensed program. I've had people come in there and start doing deals right away. Greg got a deal in a couple weeks, and it was his first deal. Seth in Michigan, right? He made $10,000 or $12,000 his first month. I had another guy in Canada who made like $50K at the end of the 90 days. It was crazy. I highly recommend it. It's going to go much deeper into these things, and it's going to help you have a one-stop shop to be able to give you everything, and you'll take the thinking out of it and the figuring it out part out of it. All right. However, if you want to create your own, you're more than welcome to, right? Do with what you can, what resources you have, and then maybe you can come to me later. I have Distinguished Agent, but I also have the 90-day sprint program for the people who maybe aren't ready for the full coaching, but want a little help like this. It's a good little quick start, and it really, really is good. I have a lot of people on it still, and the results have been amazing. So if you want to find out more or grab some of the free resources, excuse me, go to the description. Other than that, this 90-day thing, remember, real estate's in 90-day cycles. Therefore, all the work that you do now, you may not get paid for 60, 90, 120 days. But remember, all the work that you put in now is building up that momentum to get you to the finish line. So stick with it, be consistent, and we'll see you on the next one, right? Be sure to hit the thumbs up, drop a comment for the algorithm. Anything you want me to elaborate more on, let me know, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.